Being sick there, I was able to actually binge watch Batman season 1 of the Caped Crusader. And I'm going to binge watch season 2. That tells you that this show's good. I believe it's somewhat done by the same people that did the Batman animated series, but I'm not entirely sure. The animation sort of looks like Batman the animated series from way back when. None of those voice actors have carried over. I looked that up. But the voice actor that does Batman's voice sounds pretty damn close to the original actor from Batman the animated series. So there's going to be a couple of spoilers in here, so I recommend that you watch this if you're a Batman fan or whatever, but I'm just going to point out a couple things. So, first off, Penguin is a woman, but um, the storyline with the Penguin in there is interesting. I'm hoping to see kind of how that pans out going forward. I think Penguin would be very interesting character, especially with the sort of mob connections and whatnot, that they really have a lot of that again here. Of course, my nose is going off. I apologize. But solid. That's like basically the first episode. Penguin. Um, Throughout the first seasons, they have the odd kind of side villain. Um, some that haven't been used as a forefront villain before. And there's surprisingly deaths in this one. Not like, sorry to spoil, but not main characters, but like there is death happens in these episodes. Like crazy. Um, Flat out, you see stuff happen, which the animated series I don't believe had off-screen deaths. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I watched it, but here you flat out get the idea that this character's gone or that character's gone, like clear as day. So that's different. Um, Harley Quinn, very different Harley Quinn here, and I like it. She is not connected with the Joker as of yet. I haven't watched season 2, so I'm expecting Joker to show up probably in there. Um, but she's not connected with the clown prince of crime here, at least in the offset. She's her own villain, and she's a psychiatrist, but she does her own thing, which is cool. And her outfit, I like actually the way that her outfit is. She does have her hammer. She does a hammer scene, but she is diabolical. And I kind of like the backstory that they present with her here. You know, um, there's one episode with Hit Squad after Commissioner Gordon, and they introduce one of the characters that I have not seen in animated form before. It's kind of a interesting hitman kind of guy with a group of his hitman guys and whatnot, and he doesn't really talk. He goes tis tis bang bang, like just the way he presents himself. So yeah, the they focus a little bit more on, much like the animated series. Really, they focus on like the cop characters. So they have Bullock in there, and they focus a little bit more on the Flass character. I don't think they focus too much on that character in the animated series. I don't remember. It wasn't a big part anyway. Um, the Harvey Dent Two Face arc happens in the near the back end of these episodes in season 1. That I won't spoil. Um, So Joker does not appear in the first season here, although there's a hint of that near the end of this season. I'll say that much. Kind of like what they did with oh, what was the Batman movie? I think it was Batman Begins. I think it was Batman Begins where at the end of that movie they hinted about the Joker and how he showed up in the Dark Knight. So, um, what else? The animation, like I mentioned, is really solid. It's like if you watch Batman the animated series, it looks basically the same. Batman in here is a little thinner. His car is more 40s. In fact, that's the thematical thing here is they're sticking with the 40s. I think that's what they're going for here, but much of it is the same. This is a rebootish type show. So it's not a continuation of the animated series. It's resetting things. So Batman and Commissioner Gordon are not tight. Um, Harley Quinn's on her own, at least in the first season. Um, the cops are after Batman. The Lopez character, the Lopez cop, I think that's her name. She is not. She's like basically after Batman to take him and justice and the whole bit, at least early on. Um, the Flash character with Bullock, they're more like corrupt cops. They focus on that a little bit more in this first season anyway. It's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. Um, whether they stretch that in season two or whatnot, right? Um, yeah, overall this show is really good. I like the characterizations of these villains. I like how they're introducing some villains we haven't really seen in animated form or focused on in animated form. And I hope that continues with season two. I know they got to throw the Joker in there because the Joker's in the Batman thing, and I'm kind of not really interested in him that much. Apparently, from what I read, he's going to be an entirely different Joker. Whatever. They've changed the Joker so much that it really is irrelevant at this point. Be interesting to see that it's not Mark Hamill voicing him, from what I know, someone else. But regardless, this is a cool show. Cool first season. I really enjoy it. When I kind of binge watch the second season, but I just wanted to get my initial impressions out of this show, and I recommend it if you're a Batman fan. I recommend it if you're a Batman animated series fan. Solid start.